This is Rich Paredes and I'm here to share to you our Bloom sanitary napkin. Now, of all the products, why napkins? Number one, it's a mandatory product. Whether you like it or not, women uses this and women needs this. That's why when you talk about business, you should have a product that is recession-proof, that is lockdown-proof. Anything that happens in the world, women will still be using napkins. And when it comes to business, wow, that is such a gold mine. And I'm sharing to you this because we believe everywhere and anywhere in the world, women should know about this and should change their brand for something better. So let me share to you our Bloom sanitary napkin. So now I'm going to be starting it off with the packaging itself. Okay, so the packaging, if you notice, it's made out of food grade aluminum foil. Now when you open it, you take out the napkins, and the good thing is it's resealable. It means no bacteria, no virus, no dust will actually come into your napkins. It's literally safe. And unlike with the napkins that you buy outside, most of them is just plastic. Now, when you open it up, it's not resealable. So it's literally exposed. Now, the good thing about our napkins compared to other napkins, unlike other napkins, the packaging is different as well. So if you look at the leading brands, okay, I'm not going to tell the leading brands. Most of the leading brands, their napkins are actually exposed already. Especially when women, if you have your menstrual cycle or you have your menstrual or your monthly menstrual period, you usually take a few napkins and put it on your bag. And we all know that your bag is not that clean. Especially if you use it every day. Most of the stuff that you put, the coins, the keys, and even small candies that you put in your bag actually may contaminate the napkin that you have. Unlike with the napkins of Bloom sanitary napkin, our napkin is 360 degrees sealed. And one thing that you notice right now, our napkins is really, really thin. Alright? So let me compare it to the leading brands, and I'm going to share to you how powerful our napkins are. Alright? Now, the thing is, ladies and gentlemen, there are only two things that women look for in a sanitary napkin. If it's comfortable and if it's absorbent. Right? So we're going to be testing it out that our napkins is really, really absorbent. Okay? So these are the napkins. This is ours. If you notice the packaging, it's sealed tight, 360 degrees. And now, this is the first time it's going to be exposed. There you go. Now, if you have the napkins right now, and you're looking at it, our Bloom sanitary napkin, if you have it right now, the first test is the touch test. We're going to touch and we're going to feel if our napkins is literally smooth. Because most of the napkins outside the market, it's really rough. That's why a lot of women are uncomfortable with what they're using. Unlike our napkins, with just a touch, you will notice it feels like it's literally cotton, it's literally cloth, it's literally like a fabric. That is the amazing part. That's why when you use this, you will feel comfortable and you feel safe. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting 50 ml of liquid to each of the pads. Why? Because when a woman menstruates, 30 to 80 ml of blood comes out every menstrual cycle. So usually it takes around 3 to 5 days, the blood that's going to come out. So I'm going to be using 50 ml just to see and just to show you how wonderful our product is. All right, are you ready? Here you go. There you go. So, of course, once the menstruation starts, you cannot stop it. There's no way that you can stop it until the cycle ends. So, the problem right now, napkins, a lot of people doesn't know, napkins are actually the perfect breeding ground of bacteria. Did you know that it only takes around less than 2 hours for the bacteria to literally invade the whole napkin? Wow, you like that word? Invade. Invade the whole napkin, and really, how would you know if the bacteria is there? They will develop a little bit of smell, a bit of, if I may say, a fishy smell, in the napkins. That's why you're going to notice that there's going to be a foul smell, and you will notice that the women are really a bit ashamed every time they have, because they don't want you to smell that foul smell. Now, I keep on talking about smell. But anyway, why do I say that? Because 100% when they use our napkin, it's dry, it's comfortable, and it doesn't smell. Is that good news? Okay? Is that good news? Why? Because it has a function, and I'm going to be sharing to you a little bit about the function in later in this video. Now, so how do we test if our product is dry and the others are wet? Simply use tissue, and you will notice here. So now we're going to be testing our napkins if it's wet or dry. So we start with the leading brands. Okay, here you go. Oh my God! Now look at this. Look at this. Can you imagine if this is blood, right? Imagine if this is blood, it actually touches the women's private part. Now, if it has blood, it has bacteria, do you think the woman can get infected? Yes, 100%. Whether you like it or not, women are so exposed to all of this bacteria, all of these infections. It's because the woman's private part is open. It can literally go inside. That's why don't be surprised they have dysmenorrhea, they have UTI, they have certain infections, even to the point it becomes cervical cancer. If you think about it, our grandmothers, they don't have any problems like that. Why? Because they use cloth. Before, in the olden times, they used cloth. Now, when all of these napkins came out, most of the women right now are getting sick. And right now, the second killer of women is actually cervical cancer. Is this making sense? Yes? Thank you so much. Now, with our napkins, okay, I'm gonna dry it off, okay? I'm gonna dry it off. With our napkin, the good news is, even if I press it, see? It's still dry. Ah, isn't it wonderful? How many of you, especially the ladies, how many of you ladies would rather have a dry napkin rather than a wet napkin? Yes, okay? So this is one of the best selling points of our product. It keeps you dry. Is that good? Yes. Now, let me share to you what's inside of the sanitary napkins. I'll just really make this quick. Number one is napkins right now are made out of plastic. That's why the irritations, okay? It's very irritating when you use it. It causes rashes, it causes darkening, it causes a little bit of blemishes, and that's why women are really uncomfortable. Now, a lot of women, they don't know what's inside of a napkin, and to my surprise, the first time I saw this, they're not actually using any cotton right now. They're actually using paper. Can you imagine? Paper! And right now, napkins, of course, where do you get paper? They don't get it from trees anymore. They actually get it from recycled material. So most of the napkins that you're using right now is recycled. Wow! And the last part of the napkin, here, the last part is also plastic. That's why you feel the heat, you feel that all of the pungent smell actually is all kept here. And where does it go? It goes back to you. The problem is all the chemicals that's inside the napkin, it goes back to you. And imagine the napkins with paper. Of course, when you recycle paper, what usually comes out? It's actually brown. Why is this white? Because they bleach it. That is another problem. Another chemical that is inside the napkins. That's why a lot of people get infected. Are you learning? Thank you so much. Now, the napkin in this brand, it has paper, it has plastic, and you'll notice there's a little bit of crystals. Okay, can you see it? There's a little bit of crystals. This one is what we call, we call it silica gel. All right, you find it in your bags, in your shoes, and most of the time, it is used to absorb moisture, and it takes out odor. The problem is you can see it in the pouch that it says do not eat, throw away, because the material itself is not good for your body. Can you imagine every month you've been using this and month by month it's trying to poison you? This is how scary it is. And the good news is, if there is a problem, we have the solution. So guys, we're going to be talking about the Bloom sanitary napkin, and I'm going to be sharing to you this powerful napkin. Is actually 8 layers. Now, the first layer, you're going to notice it's actually like cloth. Literally, it's like cloth. It's like underwear. It's like an extension of your underwear. This part. Okay? Look at it. It's literally cloth. That's why when you use it, it's very, very comfortable. Now, the next layer is this one. This powerful, cute pink strip is actually our negative ion strip. The beauty with this, it has a powerful content of negative ions. Now, what does negative ion do? It suppresses the bacteria. That's why you will notice that there is no smell. Why? Because the bacteria didn't grow. It didn't multiply because of this powerful strip. Another thing that it gives energy. It also promotes really good blood circulation. And one of the things that we have with our sanitary napkin is this has antioxidant. And I'm going to share to you how to do the demonstration of the antioxidant. Good? Next is this one. Our napkin has a generous layer of cotton. Unlike with the napkins that you've seen a while ago, it only has paper. Ours has cotton. Here you go. See? Imagine our product has 100% cotton. Good? And another powerful layer is this one. This one is what we call the one-way strip. What it does, it lets the liquid penetrate, all right, and it has a locking system. That is why when you pressed a while ago, the liquid doesn't go up. Is that good news? So you are literally protected. And we have another layer, and this is the absorbent material. We are using food-grade gelatin. This is the gelatin that is made out of corn extract. It is literally edible. You can eat it. But please, after using it, please don't eat it, okay? So now, that's why you're gonna notice our napkin has an expiration date, okay? The expiration date because we are using food-grade material. And also, we have an international halal seal, okay? Because we don't use any chemicals on our sanitary napkins. Is that good news? Now, if you remember, ladies and gentlemen, we actually used 50 ml on the pad. Now, this is a little bit of the water that was left. I'm going to be putting the gel inside. Now, the good news is, this is not your ordinary napkin that you use after 1 hour, 2 hours, you throw it away. You can literally use it more than that. I have clients who use it for 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. Why? Because our napkin can absorb up to 250 ml. That's how absorbent it is. My wife, her testimony, she used it for more than 10 hours. She noticed that it's very absorbent, it's very comfortable, it doesn't have any smell, and you know what the good news is? Her dysmenorrhea was gone. Amazing. And we have testimonies even from PCOS, even from urinary tract infection, even from simple cramps. Using our product, it takes it out. Is that good news? Yes. And you will notice this one, all of the liquid has been absorbed. Whoa! Imagine! That is how powerful our napkins is. All right? And the last thing, the last layer. This is what we call This is actually, it feels like it's plastic, but it's actually paper plastic from Japan. When you notice, it has a little bit of pores for this layer to let your napkin breathe. All of the heat will come out. This is the beauty about this layer. And the good thing is, what we're using as our adhesive, we're using food grade bubble gum, okay? So this is like gum without any flavor. All right? Is that good news? Now, how many of you would love to change their napkins? Thank you so much. Change for something better, ladies and gentlemen. This is how powerful our product is. And like what I said, I'm going to be sharing to you the antioxidant part. Are you ready? So this is the exciting part. And like what I said, I'm going to be sharing to you how the antioxidant demo works. Okay, so the water represents your body, and obviously the iodine represents the toxins that you face every day, from mental to physical toxins, okay? So imagine there's a research that most of the toxins are based on because financially you don't have money. Yeah, that's another toxin. And of course, there's toxins on the food that we eat, on the air that you breathe, and the soft drinks or the water that you drink. So imagine that's all the toxin in your body, okay? That's all the toxin. Wow, a lot of toxins. So let me just wipe this off. Now, this is I'm going to be getting a freshly opened napkin. A while ago, you saw the demo. That is your day napkins, okay? Now, this is what we call our liners. You use this every day. Literally, ladies and gentlemen, every day. And men can actually use this product as well. Why? Because our napkin prevents prostate problem for men. Okay? So my suggestion, if you're a man, you try it out, because the person who's doing the demo right now is literally a user. I'm using the product, okay? If you want to see it, you have to come here. Okay? So now, this is the strip, the same strip that you saw. Now, the beauty with this, once it hits your system or it hits your skin, it starts its magic. What it's going to do, it's going to start to work on your system. And the beauty with this, it will take out all of the toxin in your body. Wow! Is that good news? Wow, amazing, right? So can you imagine? No sign of the toxin anymore. Because literally, every time you use this, it will start to protect you. So that's why once there's more toxin that comes into your system, same thing with this, because you're protected now, it will start to take it out. Good or good? Wow, this is such an amazing product. That's why I'm so excited to share it to you. And I believe that where you are right now, this product will definitely help a lot of your friends and definitely will help you make more money. Let me ask you, how many of you would love to share this to your friends and help them out? And how many of you would love to help people and make money at the same time? That's why, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed our presentation right now. I hope you enjoyed the demonstration of the Bloom sanitary napkin. Thank you so much.